or
No,
stop
I
following
think
all
that's
these
the
civil
issue.
cases and take it
Ain't
all
no
the way to court.
repercussion.
Well, let me say
It's
this.
never no
It's
repercussion.
not
Molly,
cause of the fact. I think that's the
Molly,
effect of it. We have
Molly
Hold
to
on,
said,
take
y'all.
the
One mic.
cause.
One mic. Let's give it to Ava. She ain't
Okay.
talked this whole time either.
well, let me say this. Things are like that because the American government has set things up for women to overpower men. We are now living in a
The world of
society
the
where
women. They
women have all the
all the
power.
power. They can get
And
all the
if they
money.
say something, the
It,
government made
man,
it so
simple way to
comfortable
get
for
money.
women
All that.
to be believed
It's
and
crazy.
whatever she say is right and that the man is always wrong. Men don't hold the power that they used to hold in this
Hell
country.
no,
I
no.
said this before. So
That shit
now
over with.
everybody's jumping on. The media got so good with demonizing the masculine man, black, white, Asian, whoever, they got so good at doing it that the women know that they have this power now where they can accuse a man of doing something and everybody can jump on team woman's side and and even when you find out that she was lying, it's still no accountability there. It's just like, well, oh well, something had to happen to make her say that. So I just think that we're living in a society right now where women, a lot of women, we have the power right
Hell
now. We hold the
yeah.
power, and we know we hold the power over men. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Only a vindictive woman, I think, would look at something like that, like, whoa, I could say someone did something to me, and people are actually going to be dumb enough to not question me. If you are a very messed up, selfish, manipulative, nasty person, I could definitely see how you would see that as some sort of like benefit to use against someone.
But they're not the biggest problem. They're not the biggest. The ones around them are actually the perpetuators.
Because
of the
they're
problem. If
enabling
they were
it.
exactly, if they were lone wolves, then y'all would call them out, and they would, disincentivize them from doing them damn things, right? If they're
Yeah.
ostracized. But instead, again, as Ava said, it's a culture that allows for it. There is a lack of empathy towards men, and that sounds crazy, but there is.
Mm-hmm.
Simple as that. It's easy to empathize. Poor her. Look at what she's going through. There's a woman who she put on, I guess, a costume as a man, whatever type of makeup that she did.
Oh yeah,
to
she
go
killed
out in the
herself.
dating pool as a man.
Yeah,
This
she
woman
killed
ended up
herself.
taking her own life because
I
she
saw
Killed
that.
herself.
right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the
Man, that's
reality that we're facing.
crazy.
And so when you talk, it was something that Molly said, and she
That
said this
was
could be one of our
crazy.
own
She
sons.
couldn't even
That right
bear
there
being
gives
a
you the
man.
entire premise to say it's only when it's in your own household, which
Isn't
means
that what I said earlier when I'm like,
Hey, you
that's
know
why
about
we
that lady that
also
killed
hold
herself
them
trying to be a
accountable as
man?
well. But for
She
those
don't.
that slip through the cracks, as
They
Molly did say,
they have
some will
no
or slip through
no
the cracks,
idea
should I
in
say.
2025
What you can do for the
how
men in
easy it
your
is,
life that you
especially if
love,
they
they're
sexy.
going to be, maybe
They
be
don't have
available to other
no
people. The least you can do
fucking
is put the
idea how
right
hard it is
words,
for a
at least
man.
present it to
It's
them
over
like,
with.
hey, just like they tell us as women what type of men to stay away from or look
Women
out
ain't thinking
for.
about
It
problems
can
of a
kind of
man
be
because
done,
they
but
don't
I can
have issues
also
like we have.
admit that there really is no preventative way. You just can do things to reduce your
Life
chances
on easy
of
mode for
being put in
all
those
ladies if
situations,
they
but
know
there
how
really is
to
no.
do
they
certain
gotta have
things.
harsher
Women
punishments.
If they look a
accountable.
certain
Yes.
way, it's
Yeah,
definitely
but they don't
easy
have. I
mode.
think we've all been upset at the fact
Life
that
straight easy
there's
mode.
been too many
If she
cases in
knows
the
she looking
last
certain,
10
like
to
that
15
lady
years where
for the
men have been
Fox
exonerated and
News
vindicated for not
sports shit,
committing specifically
she knew
sexual assault against
exactly what she
women,
was doing.
and then they get like some bullshit
Period. She was a
payout
sexy woman.
from the
She
city
used
or whatever
everything she
like
had to
that.
do what she
But then
needed to do.
there's the smart people have a question of, well, what happened to the accuser who was in court crying, talking about how sorry she is because they always cry when they want to admit the truth.
And
Like the lady who
watch
killed
out for a
Emmett
crying
Till,
woman too.
and want to
That's
just say,
one of the most
I'm sorry, I
dangerous
didn't mean
people
it.
you
Why
can
aren't
deal
you
with is a
requesting that you
woman
do
that
the
be
same
crying.
time you had this
Because that
man
shit
do?
be some
Why
fool
Exactly.
aren't
shit.
you requesting
Watch out.
that?
She
Moira,
quit to be
us
on
as
some
women
boo
requesting it.
hoo.
We have to
Well,
start holding these
Watch
women's
out.
feet to the
Period.
fire. You were wrong. You accused him, and instead of attacking men for saying something about it, we need to say, I would like to see her held accountable.
Hell
Because
yeah.
she's messing it up for actual victims.
That lady
Yeah.
on
Messing it up for
her be
actual
telling
victims.
so
that
We
many
keep making
fucking truths.
excuses
It be crazy.
there
Every
is
time
no
I'm listening to
excuse.
this panel, this
Hold these
lady
women
always telling the
accountable.
truth. Like,
Make a big
she
scene. Just like
forever
we're
telling
making
the
a big
truth.
scene
If
out
you
of the whole
watching the
Me Too
Anton
thing.
Daniels joint,
She needs to be held
she
accountable.
always
Throw
being
her under the
honest, bro.
jail. Fine her double the amount she was trying to get out of him. That's what us as women need to start rallying around and doing, especially when these men are not doing what they're being accused
I think
of.
the first step is
It's too much excuses.
You have to isolate these
Hold on,
women.
Yeah, and they do need to be held accountable for blaming or
Someone
saying
pull
some
my
shit
pipe.
that
I
was
can
not
feel it.
real.
Look,
Like if they
no,
blaming a
the
motherfucker
first
for the
step
R
is get
word
rid
and
of
they
these
did not do
feminism
that shit,
movements.
they
As long
should
as
be
we have
held
these feminism movements
accountable
that
and
support
like
women and
really,
hold women
really
up
be held to
and
something. Like
worship
it's not
women,
no
is
couple
gonna
weeks
keep
or
being
none of
like
that.
this.
They need to
Us
really
as
do
women need
time.
to come together and drop these movements. These
Yes,
movements are meant to
dismantle it.
destroy the masculine man.
Yeah, I think we can
I
start
would like
doing that
to
by isolating, cutting off.
say something.
These women do our hair. We buy food from them. They watch our kids. They, we have to cut these relationships off, professional
Cut them
wise
off.
and family wise. That way, people feel the pressure when they're left to face with nobody but the person in the mirror. It's not effective to all, but it can hit a number of people when they realize, whoa, when I do grimy shit. And I thought the people who
Yeah,
love
if
me
you
was
know a
gonna love
motherfucker
me through
grimy,
my
don't
grimy
fuck
shit.
with them.
No, we
Period.
can't
Like
because we gonna
man
mess up
or
our own
female
selves,
shit,
our own
don't
psyche,
fuck with them. Like
our own
grimy
reputations, and our
people,
own
just let
relationships with
them be.
ourselves.
You know what I'm
So bitch,
saying?
if I can't punch you in the face, if we can't do this or that and the third, I just gotta cut you off. So now when you got good news, you can't share it with nobody because we cut you off. So
There's two different levels, in my opinion. I feel like I hold all my friends accountable, men and women. I'm always going to be on the phone. They don't never really
I
want to
don't know.
bring me their
Trig guys must
issues
be pregnant or
because I'm going to be
something.
like, well, what
I
did
must
they
have
think,
didn't
or
see her.
what
Like
did you do to
I
contribute to
wasn't
the
really
situation?
looking at her
I'm
face or
always asking
something
those
because
questions
she
every
looking
time
crazy.
someone comes to me with an issue. But the issue comes when you start judging general situations that you guys don't have any. You don't understand the context of what's going on. So that's what I suffer, but I'm going to defend people because you have no idea what certain people's situation is or why they did what they did if you're from the outside looking in. And in that situation, you don't have room to judge. However, I do agree that those who try to accuse people of wrongdoing and they are found to be lying, that they should get, some type of accountability. They should get a fine. They should get jail time.
Yep,
You are proven to have been
like that
lying
girl
on someone.
that plotted on that
Absolutely, you should be
baseball
held
player. Her
accountable.
should have been locked up for a long time.
It
You
is
lying.
habitual in our society that victims have not been believed, and so I think it's more bad. I think it's better to be more open to hear what victims have to say, and if somebody says they're lying, I mean, someone who's guilty is also going to say they're lying, so there has to be proof that someone is lying. But I think most people are not going to lie. There are definitely some, but most people are not going to lie about being attacked or hurt.
Yeah, like this
People are
crazy.
not, but there are those
The
that
problem
do.
come in. Yeah, but the problem come in is when you make a claim that somebody did something to you. It's this big movement of women. All of these women of different races, everybody, different beliefs. Everybody's coming together to stick behind that woman. But the moment we find out she lying, there's no parade. There's no movement. There's no.
She gets some type of
it's because it's shame.
Absolutely.
They tuck that shit
There's
and
nothing.
keep
That's
moving.
why.
Oh, and she
No,
she was
that's
lying.
just-
Okay,
Pay
all right.
attention to what half of y'all are saying.
Where are we as women after we found out? Just like the brick lady, after we found out she was lying, why didn't we make a movement as women to shut that shit down so women could never move the way she was moving, the way she did again? How she accused a black man of hitting her with a brick just for attention and some financial gain. We was all in on it, and I think all the women, y'all was all in on it, all on the internet, woman power, and we gotta stick together.
Women stick together, boy.
When y'all thought that she was telling the
Especially
truth,
if it's some bullshit.
It came all out, and it was like this girl lying. This was an allergic reaction she had,
But
or
was
whatever.
it proved that she was lying? Like 100% proved?
Yeah, nobody came together. All the women
I didn't hear that was
Hold on. I ain't hear all that shit. Like, damn, that bitch was lying.
Nobody, even the woman, y'all didn't even say, I apologize to you men for saying the things that I was saying to y'all, because we thought she was telling the truth. Y'all just moved on. And that's not right. We have to come together as women and start holding these women accountable that's lying and just like doing this outrageous stuff to demonize men. Because at the end of the day, I feel like y'all just trying to wipe out men. And once y'all do that, like y'all gonna break because y'all will never survive on this planet without a man.
That's
Talk about man.
Listen,
They
y'all
was
didn't
saying,
even hear what some of y'all was saying. This girl, this trigger chick, said the onus should be to prove that a person is lying.
I know, I heard that too. Man, she know what she meant to say, right? I'm trying to help you.
What do you mean we know what she meant to say?
No,
It's still
that's
said.
what she meant. She said
yeah,
it
they
before.
was capping. They
No, she said it before. She meant that.
Oh, damn, you did. Why you say that, Trigger?
It's supposed to be you have to prove somebody is guilty. It's innocent
until
until
proven
proven guilty.
Wait, do you feel that way about Joy?
What do you mean if I feel that way about Joy?
I mean,
Oh, damn, Jazz.
I don't give a fuck about if Joy is sleeping her way to the top.
Right.
I don't have a problem.
Who give a fuck if she did that?
problem is the allegation.
The question, yeah.
accusations.
She said that it was some sexual abuse going on.
No. What I did
Also
in the
innocent
first segment was hold y'all accountable for the inconsistency, and that all last year we had allegations against men, and y'all said believe all women, and y'all demonized them and said that they was guilty before anything ever happened in court and before any evidence was
Right, just like with my man's from
and I said,
my man's got the domestic charge, and then all of a sudden it come out that shit wasn't even the thing, and then his girlfriend ended up dropping all the charge. But it's already too. Jonathan already then lost everything. He lost every opportunity he had behind her words, which were a lie.
Nothing to do with what I'm saying right now.
That's what he talking about right there.
Is that it is supposed to be innocent
until proven exactly. Not she said this
it's
and not an accusation
right.
out there.
You
know what I'm saying?
have power and men in general.
What the fuck is she talking over me for? And I just sat here and was listening to y'all talk all this time. I was patient.
That's what Trigger do.
I was literally patient and I was just listening to y'all.
That's what Trigger do,
man.
She,
at the end of the day, and I say this every single time, and I'm gonna be consistent again. Y'all gotta save yourselves, guys. If you waiting for a woman to come and advocate for you,
no,
and
it's
they
not
say that
happening.
they always supporting black men and they hold black men down,
no,
they don't give a fuck about you, bro.
You ain't got no money. You ain't got no money, bro.
One woman that came back and said, "Hey man,
your ass useless, bro."
On your side.
They
don't even
look,
like each other.
You ain't got no money.
The same thing that they project against men is the thing that they really project against themselves.
Your ass only got a couple uses, bro.
Man, and this is how
I'm just keep it real with you, bro.
The greatest thing that you'll ever hear.
But they get money so easy now. It's ridiculous. So having money ain't even gonna mean shit.
They say, why you
know what I'm saying? Because then they got all the money. So now they looking for other shit. Money ain't the thing.
If a woman agrees with a man, no matter how right he is, they gonna call her a pick-me. They gonna call her out of her name. They gonna disrespect. They gonna disrespect a woman more than they would disrespect a guy that they don't even like. Well, you on your own, dog. Listen, they can say all of this shit, and I love the conversations. It's cute. It's so cute. But in the real world, it ain't not one woman that's gonna come to your aid. Bro.
Hell no.
They don't give a fuck about you.
Hell no. If you ain't the motherfucker they fucking, if you ain't the motherfucker giving them some money or making sure they straight, they don't give a fuck about you, bro. All that
you probably
feeling shit, get that shit out the door, man. That shit, just kill that shit.
She don't like you no more, boy.
On my mama, over with.
Kick your ass. She might even throw a false accusation on your ass. Wow. You on your own. It sounds cute. I ain't seen it. I done been on the internet for a long time. I done seen
not your dream job.
Real talk. He ain't never lied, bro.
With Printful,
he ain't never lied.
Online store in minutes without inventory.
He ain't never lied. I'm telling you, like, hey, look.
Products, Printful handles the printing, packing,
once female done with you, it's over with, bro. Don't think it's gonna be some way of rekindling anything. It's over with, bro. She done with you, bro. Especially nowadays, they moving so fast, bro. You got
feminist as women.
If she ain't disciplined,
they out to destroy. Even after you gave them the world, they gonna turn on you when it's done.
Couple of
But,
we gotta get to the super chat.
yeah, we going into the next topic. It'll relate. But relationships are a casting couch. Men control provision. Women control sex. That is our dynamic. Asking for sex or giving out sex is not illegal in any situation. Sometimes unethical, but who cares? Jazz equals Juicy J plus Boosie. No Pum Pum is worth 1.5 million. Even Beyonce. Y'all letting him bust it open for 1.5 million? Don't lie either. He was just trying to help her medical bills. It probably was in the form of a type of a job worth that much. He has to have some kind of STD like Kool-Aid.
I wonder why.
1.5 million offer equals no lawsuit.
Why would Skip offer that much? But look, bro, you gotta understand. She probably told him that. You gotta put it up there. No lie, bro. She probably told him like,
don't mess the streets up.
Bro, you gotta put it up there, bro. I ain't even gonna fuck around. You know what I'm saying?
So let me get this right. Skip guilty by default, but Jay-Z's not. We're treating this as if we have proof. Skip did anything. And this broad not lying. Skip wife a dude. Pull up a Skip wife undisputed. I'm offering Ava a Whopper with cheese and a 40-ounce for one night in Dustyville. Shout out to the football fans. Shout out to Q and Anton for your hard work. And shout out to the panel. Also, Q, for some reason, I still can't send super chats on my other channel. I'll tell you. Trigger, you said someone offered you money. Stop it now. 1.5 million for Box White Ninja is crazy. Going rate is
no, Trigger ain't lying. Trigger is not lying. Like, all chicks getting offered money.
Y'all go to Dubai.
All chicks getting offered money. I don't give a fuck. I don't care how well.
Keep the Coochie Kings.
I don't know, man. Some chicks not getting offered money, but a nice amount of chicks getting offered money. Not a lot of money. We ain't gonna say a lot, but they getting offered some money. Period.
Are you guys driven? Are you guys so driven by money that you can't fathom a woman having integrity? Or are you all surrounded by degenerates on a daily basis? If she had all those personal issues, she's not turning 1.5 million down. Sugar, please go back to Haiti unless he don't want you back. I wonder why. Also, you're subjective. Nothing says is true. Sugar definitely exhibits cognitive dissonance. She argues just to be heard. Okay, again. Being argumentative and arguing the exception is very frustrating to listen to. Shaking my head. You can't move that kind of money without triggering the bank to file out an IRS form. It is highly unlikely he would have followed through with the offer.
It would have been cash. It would have been cash, shorty. Niggas got money like that. They playing with cash.
Anton, make sure Q gets this tip for her time tonight.
Ain't nobody gonna make those payments over debit. Those gonna be all cash payments.
He didn't give an F about paying. Sounds outrageous until you take his pride into account. But doesn't believe what she said about Skip. She's either telling the truth about it all or lying. Right. If not, who said?
I'm saying.
What's what?
She a bad chick, bro.
Women are fake and they lie to each other anyway.
All them niggas gonna shoot they shot.
Strong-minded and black king versus the colony.
Every dude gonna shoot, bro. Every dude gonna shoot they shot at that woman, man.
You believe what she said about Joy, but don't believe
all these dudes got money. I'm trying. I wouldn't give a fuck. Do you?
Let me preach. Women be lying since the Bible days. Go read Abbott Joseph.
If you see her, you will understand. Like, if you see her in person, you will probably understand. You only seeing her on TV. See her in person, and you will probably understand why Skip was, you know what I'm saying, probably on that. And probably why everybody else was on that.
People are wild.
You got to see her in person, bro. We not seeing these women in real life. You got to see how that look in real life, bro.
Then why do you believe the accusations about Joy Taylor? Isn't she innocent until proven guilty? Molly's greater than Jazz, feminine, respectful, and beautiful. Ava, feel free to join the call anytime. Blessings into 2025, Anton. Ava and Liz, feel free to join the conversation. Jalen, you got us popped in the mouth because you talk too much. Shout out to why you so serious. To all the truth, not her truth, despite hurting her feelings. Facts over feelings. Black women have to shame each other and make it count. Funny, you want to be the man, but can't take or tell the cold truth like a man can. Most women view the world through group lens. So if you attack one, they feel you attack them all. Women also view themselves through other women. Dalen, I hope you never give testimony in church. Can we hear Ava's opinion? Thank you, Dalen. Is this a Dalen show? Y'all rude. When women bottom lip touch your top lip, it's a beautiful thing. Shut up. Dalen has a bad habit of needing to rebut every statement and points being made and repositioning her stances to seem right. Please allow others to contribute. Dalen is taking Q's job with her testimony. Dalen does trauma equals self, truth or excuses. Shout out to Barack Obama, presidents in the house. Dalen talks so much about nothing. Men remembering in life that women are in business. Damn, Fatty's still right about Dalen. It said, what if every woman lied? Their backs get bigger. Big back, big back, big back. Y'all crazy about thinking Dalen want to stop the feminist movement. It's okay, Anton. I was getting a headache from Trigger too. This is pride is one hell of a drug for the humankind, period. Anton, is Dalen your sister? No, they're not related. When Trigger talks, Anton grows gray hair to the top of his head. 1 Timothy 5:20, them that sin rebuke before all that others also may fear. Triggers are trauma. I'm gonna call her Trima. Women didn't take power from men. It's the pathetic, weak, sassy men who gave them the power. Jazz is disrespectful, condescending. Close the page on woke supremacy in all forms. Showing support and all love the show. The problem is with women is that they stop listening when they don't like what you have to say. Example is Jazz. She stopped listening and turned off her camera.
Damn.
It says, I was an executive and this white woman would always offer herself to me. But she went to HR and told them I harassed her. Luckily, I had witnesses, so I kept my job. But she ruined my reputation. Nothing happened to her. Ava says she thinks Jazz is guilty of some, even after Anton proved the rare woman was lying. Molly is a pick-me because she agrees 100% with Anton on every topic.
Damn,
like Q. We gonna
definitely
we gonna need Ava to
called
stop
a
using
pygmy
woman
just
lingo and add some burrows.
wow.
Shout out to y'all in the chat. Y'all are funny, okay?
Wow.
We appreciate you guys. Okay, we going to the last topic. Hold in there. Shout out to y'all that's in the chat. Make sure you hit the like for the algorithm. Shout out to people that sent the money. We appreciate y'all.
What they call quote unquote black culture is nothing more than low vibrational programming. If you look at all of the elements of quote unquote black culture in America, it is all the lowest hanging fruit. It is the most degenerate, the most disgusting, the most perverted ideas that you could think of. And if you want an example, like go and watch the BET Awards, the progression of debauchery on the BET Awards. Now, if a true black sellout is the one who sells his community out, which means he is destroying his community. The only people doing that are the dope dealers, the jackers, the executioners, the 304s, the cheek clappers, you understand me? These individuals are the degenerates in our society, in our quote-unquote communities. And when they push this culture, these are the people that they put at a pedestal. These are the people that they elevate. This is why I gave up on the quote-unquote black community. Our people, they stand for nothing, so they fall for anything.
Damn.
Okay. Shout out to Aquarius for that clip. Should we abandon the black culture of today?
Yeah.
Royal, let's hear from you because you don't be talking. I don't know why.
You're not my friend.
Don't be scared of these women now.
Oh, I ain't scared. Trust and believe.
Go ahead.
No, yes, the black culture is trash. We went from great leaders like Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and those were the frontline men, to now we're honoring people like Cardi B and guys like what's his name? The rapper
Future?
Boosty. So people like that, we're putting on the front line, and we're honoring people like that, like their word matters. But yet this man was a murderer.
Boosty?
He also talks about women, exploiting women all the time. Those are the things that black culture puts in the front line. And then if you look on social media,
that's the entertainment.
Hey,
if y'all still thinking about how it was, then
skimpy clothes, and I'm
blacks with the entertainment.
When are we gonna put the classy women back? We need to bring shaming back, and stop giving these women that want attention. Stop giving them attention, because women love attention. Stop giving them attention. That'll hurt their pockets. OnlyFans doesn't exist if you don't give them attention. And we gotta get rid of some men too. Men who like to spend on things that they shouldn't spend on.
How you gonna do that?
Man.
Men don't have a problem with shaming men.
Yeah, but that
No,
don't.
I mean, how you actually gonna get the?
You wouldn't be able to do it.
How are you actually gonna get the men on board?
It's impossible.
Like, how do you convince a man
It's
that
impossible.
he need to look at that big wet
It's
booty
impossible.
clapping on OnlyFans?
It's
How you
impossible.
gonna convince him he don't want to see that big oiled up BB chocolate booty for $1.99 a month? Why are you listening to you instead of that booty clapping? I'm not even trying to be funny or trying to dismantle
It's
the
called
thing,
self-control.
because I've seen men ruin their whole lives and their marriages over ass. So how would you, as a man, go about or think that you can convince me
all
that
we can do
sex ain't that important?
Well, I mean, it's really a small
all
group
we can
of men.
do is
On
just
all sides.
limit
I don't
that
care
shit.
if they white, black, Asian, whatever. It's only a small group of men. And in those small group of men, somebody knows who they are. You know, it takes those type of men that are real men to call those men out. That's all it takes.
It's impossible.
It's only a small group of men who what?
It is.
Who look at
It's the same group of men watching the same stuff. The same men watching porn, the same guys that's paying for OnlyFans.
That's a lot of men though, because them OnlyFans one
It's
chick
a
makes
lot of
30 million.
men. How many friends
It's
you
a lot
got?
of men
What's your
doing
family
it.
members you know?
Look, baby girl,
Royal, you don't watch porn, Royal, at all?
It's not only the men that's on OnlyFans watching though. It's the women too that's on OnlyFans.
Hold on, Ava, you don't watch porn?
No, I used to. I used to watch lesbian porn. I ain't gonna lie.
Go ahead, Ava.
It's not only the men that's on OnlyFans keeping these girls doing what they doing. There's a lot of women on OnlyFans too. That's where a lot of these girls that's coming up in age, they go onto OnlyFans and they pay to see the older girls that's older than them do certain things, and then they learn it, they pick up on it, and then they jump on that bandwagon. So it's not just the men. It's just the women
like
also
OnlyFans finna be
OnlyFans paying to see other
that
women
motherfucker finna take over for generations if that's how it's gonna be.
Because men, you know, they know, women know what men like when it comes to their bodies.
Women follow men. So
they follow the money. Fuck you talking about?
And y'all
they gonna follow the money. If that body looking the way it need to be looking, they gonna go straight to the motherfucking
because men
OnlyFans.
were bragging about when girls had big asses. And you were saying it in front of women, and women were listening to y'all talk. And then all of a sudden, they started, before BBLs came, they started injecting tire bullshit in their ass, or silicone or cement in their ass. So these women are only doing what they're doing because of the men. If men stop saying certain stuff around women, these women will act totally different.
It ain't about. We don't like. Men don't.
Because a lot of these women, they don't even know what they're doing.
That ain't got nothing to do with us. Don't put that on. We are not the reason why women are going to get BBLs. Stop it. We are not the reason. They are competing with other women, and they want access to certain shit.
And they're being influenced by other women.
Yeah, pretty. Ain't no man telling no woman go get a BBL. Like they pumping it up in the industry because they getting paid to do that. But in real life, ain't no man worrying about no fucking BBL.
They don't say I want a woman with a BBL, but they say I want a woman that they talk about.
No,
they love women with big butts. And I'm not talking about like right now, because a big butt right now is kind of played out because everybody has a fat ass right now.
No, it's not.
Like,
it's
anybody can have it.
First of all, no, it's not. It will never play out. First of all, exactly. It will never play out. It will never play out as long as it's natural and like he just said in the gym.
But they want a girl with a fat butt. That's what.
That's not even a fucking essential
what women
thing.
Say is women overwhelmingly. You can go on any application, Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube, and they have 1 million videos. Their experience, why they did it, and they're gonna check for you when you do this.
Oh no,
let me show you this waist trainer. Let me go show you how we can fly. You don't see nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing from men
Nope.
that say anything even close to
None of that shit.
and women
Is it
that
people
look
on the
like
internet
that, wear
saying
that,
that
or
shit?
do it. Now, will men fuck you?
Yes.
Yeah, men don't fuck anything. They fuck their ass, for God's sake. You know what I'm saying? Of course they will fuck you. That does not mean that any man has ever said he desired a woman with a BBL. And for y'all to say that that is on men is crazy. Most things that women do is to validate other women, and men do it to make you feel good about it. So, for example, I've never seen a man say, man, that woman must be valuable because she got a bigger ring than the next woman. No guy gave a fuck about what size your ring is.
Hell
Now,
no.
what you do see is women comparing and contrasting to each other, and so that's why y'all then desire a ring that is bigger than the next woman because y'all trying to get one up on her.
Exactly. Women love the one up, bro. Women love the one up.
Y'all receive bad advice from each other.
They love the one up, man.
It is because it's a bunch of cheap and a bunch of crazy women that are influencing a bunch of other crazy women to do things that's not in their best interest. Meanwhile, the ones that are winning are the ones that's just chilling, and they ain't even saying nothing to y'all. They just letting y'all crash out.
Quick question to all ladies on the panel right now. Real quick, Ava, quick question. How many of y'all were told by a man to get lashes?
Nobody.
Anybody?
No guys ever said
It's
no
not
one
that
thing with a bunch of
a man is
eyelashes.
saying.
Oh,
Listen,
man.
it's not that a man is saying those exact words.
Whoa.
It's that women are watching how men respond when certain women look a certain way.
No.
So when a woman
y'all responded to that.
Another woman has the attention of a man of another man, she's like, okay, now I want to go and do what she did and look like that so I can get in on the conversation. This is what these women doing. This is what these women are doing.
That's definitely that's a lie.
Nicki Minaj.
That's a fucking lie, bro.
And then another person doing
exactly
it.
what's
Next thing you know,
No, that's
you see a chick looking like a bat out of hell with them eyelashes.
Oh my god.
You see a chick with all of these goddamn baby hairs. Guys say on a regular basis, we fucking don't like all of that makeup. You say it 1,000 times out of 1,000
It's
times.
natural women out here.
Once you get up there looking like the Joker.
Man.
We're the last ones that
looking like
when it comes
a
to
fucking clown.
We're the last
Time I agree with Ava. Cause y'all cap, cause y'all will break y'all neck to get the girl's number who look just like that. And that's what women are looking at, is what y'all go and who number y'all be getting and who y'all be drooling over in the club.
Yeah.
The girl who had the baby hair, the girl got the big butt, the girl
Y'all
got
in the club.
lashes and a long Brazilian. That's who y'all break y'all neck to get the number for. That's who y'all brag to y'all homies about having. That's the trophy y'all be wanting.
See?
And that's what fuels people to get those things.
Not in the club.
Right. The fuck?
We're not even in the
Motherfuckers ain't in the club. Like, that shit dead.
They not in the club. What the fuck is you talking about?
Oh my god. Them,
I think what you
we not celebrity. That's celebrity lifestyle shit. That's fucking housewives and fucking all that shit, man, on TV.
Even though y'all don't like all of this extra stuff that these women be out here doing, and y'all would take a woman as is. They're hearing something else. And they're seeing something. Your actions is not matching y'all words.
Oh my
so like
god.
Nicki Minaj said the same thing. The reason why she went and got her butt done was from sitting around listening to what men was bragging about. And this is what y'all don't understand as men. These women are listening and watching your reactions to other women.
Man,
dumb. Doing these things.
Y'all
and when these
are straight up room 9
that.
retarded. Y'all hated Kevin Samuels because he spoke to the sentiment of men to y'all. Every single guy in the fucking world says, yes, Kev is right. Y'all said deplatform the motherfucker. And then y'all go and hear whatever you want to hear when you want to hear it. We told y'all. We tell y'all every single day, this is not what we want. This is what we want. Y'all hear what y'all want to hear, and y'all go do what y'all want to do, and then y'all say, but men, but we heard something different. What are y'all hearing?
Anton,
they're seeing, they're looking.
Anton, you're not listening. The action is not matching what you're saying.
Yes,
You know,
it
the women are
does.
competing
Guess
with each
what?
other, though.
Guess what? I guarantee you that the men that are marrying the women are not doing it based off of the actions that y'all talking about.
No.
The women that are getting fucked are the ones that y'all sitting there having this conversation.
On the real, y'all only talking about bitches that's getting fucked. That's like y'all need to get y'all minds off this shit
Men ain't
and look,
marrying nobody.
because y'all want to be the bitches that's getting
What's
fucked.
there to marry?
Like you want to be the bitch that's want to get fucked, and niggas want to be reserved and get a bitch that's trying to be put up. Y'all got the wrong idea.
Looks like something that should be walking on the street getting picked up by a John.
On my mama, y'all want these bitches want. Y'all think motherfuckers want prostitute looking at these hoes look like prostitute most of the time. Like you want that? Do you want that for your wife? Like come on, man.
Wives look like.
Women don't.
They not looking to be
Married.
married.
Why are they going after the ones that's the least successful? Why are they taking their advice from the women that's the least successful?
Oh man, y'all ain't looking at no CEOs. Y'all looking at hoes. Ain't looking at. Go look at these CEOs. You know what I'm saying? Go look at these black women that's CEOs running their companies and doing shit like that. I guarantee you, they ain't doing none of that shit.
Every man attention that they can get that has a little bit of money that will spend something on them. They don't care if they could use one man for the steakhouse, they could use one man for the shoes, they could use one man to get the bags, the other man pay for the wigs. They don't care. And like you said, yes, all of that stuff that these girls are wearing today, real men don't care about it. But when these men are whispering to each other, oh shit, you seen her? She just walked past. There's a woman sitting next to him listening to that. And
Yeah, but
I want somebody to speak like that about me.
that shit, y'all thinking about all this negative bullshit. Like that shit don't even fucking matter in life. Like to a man when it come down to making his fucking choice about who he want to be with.
Oh
like,
shit! Did you see her when she first looked past?
We're not talking about high quality men because these girls are not looking.
Exactly. Get to it, Anton. What the fuck qualities is?
And I'm saying that the men that you want to be with.
Exactly.
How many of those guys are visibly and audibly saying, "Oh shit, you see what that bitch over there looking like?"
Oh man. Oh man.
You're talking about a high quality man doesn't care about that. He don't want his girl looking like Madonna or goddamn Betty Boop walking down the street.
Okay,
we
so
talking about these regular ass niggas that's out here every day. These girls
but you
are
don't
not
want
getting
every
high
man
quality
that's out
men.
here every day.
Exactly.
They're having two different conversations.
When
She
these
way.
girls go into these clubs
She tweaking.
and they see what girls is getting what men, they're going and they're mimicking that.
No, she fucking tweaking. Like ain't no. She fucking tweaking. She on a whole nother fucking spectrum. Like, man. Yes, she on my mama. Like,
it's not. It's just that you so mature, and you not. It's not that they're trying. The problem is that you so mature, and that you're not as weak as these other niggas that's out here. So you can't.
The quality of man that you probably fuck with, like crazy. Like,
here's how I accomplish that easily with Sputter Studios.
That shit wild, man.
Built to help YouTube.
BBL because she heard what niggas was saying.
Why are y'all listening to what the fuck Exactly.
She is part of an industry. She is pumping money.
Oh
my God.
Y'all didn't quote Savannah James.
Exactly.
Y'all quoting Nicki motherfucking
It wasn't a quote because we ain't gonna
Savannah James, perfect example.
Is what I'm saying.
Yes, that's the problem.
It doesn't matter how many different examples. All of the examples that you use are niggas in the club, people on the street, Nicki Minaj. Why would the fuck y'all listen to Nicki Minaj?
Because that's what's being pushed on us. That's what's being pushed on us.
Oh, so now y'all influenced by what's said.
Artists today are not artists because they rap good.
So now you ain't got your own mind. So now you ain't got your own mind. Oh my fucking God.
These are artists because they can sell sex good. And that's what these girls is jumping on. Nobody cares about being a good person. Like everybody's jumping on the sex bandwagon.
Wow.
The same reason why they listening to sexy rap music. The same reason why they listening to Ice Spice music. It's not music. It's bullshit. But
so we need to throw away that part of the culture. Then we need to throw away that part. Then we need to throw away that culture. Simple as that.
The whole we don't have a culture anymore. The black community doesn't have a culture anymore.
Well, whatever that is,
we don't
degeneracy. We cut that off.
Oh my God.
And so there no longer becomes a Nicki Minaj conversation because we're not even looking in that direction. We're looking at husbands and wives.
Yes, but a lot of girls have modeled their bodies after Nicki Minaj, and she has modeled her body after who she thought the men she was interested in, they were interested in. But this is a crisis within women. That's the problem.
Correct. And
It's a crisis.
There's a self-esteem crisis. There's insecurity crisis. Trying to look like somebody damn else crisis.
What the
What
fuck?
was trying to do was trying to explain that it's men's attention, how fast and how long they keep their attention on what sexually drives them. That women who hunger for romance look at what a man is sexually attracted to and confuses it with, well, then I guess there's women out here that don't exist. Every woman
just want attention. These women just want attention.
Well, but how do we know that it's fueled negatively? What if it's you do want to seek a romantic relationship versus you just want to steal attention? And I think that's what Ava
is crazy.
No, I think that's
your
what Ava
body and health.
Hey,
No,
why don't y'all just date each other?
Man.
Why don't y'all just have each other? Just date each other. Y'all take
Women
advice
are
from each other.
I think they
listen
do
to
that
each
with
other.
the girls.
Y'all do it for each other. Why don't y'all just date each other? Just have each other.
Can I ask y'all a question for real? All the women.
No, I'm serious. Why don't y'all date each other?
Because we sweet carpet, we don't lunch on it. That's why.
Honest to God, I'm genuinely curious why y'all don't just go ahead and just slide down that Oreo River, get into munch mode. Why don't y'all just hate each other?
We gotta stop looking towards insecure women as who we look up to. These women are broken. They are super insecure. If they weren't insecure, they would not be getting chopped and nipped and tucked and shot up with stuff. Like, we are following the wrong women. And we gotta stop making excuses for it.
You're right. In that era of nakedness and this culture of women didn't start until Biggie put Lil' Kim ass out there to be the way she was. That's when it started getting, all the girls started really falling in love with this Lil' Kim whole look, and then the black culture, the black female culture started mimicking Lil' Kim with all the whole shit that she was putting in her videos. Even though it was just a video, our community took it as this is real life. That's when the girls started wearing the fur thongs and the fur bikini bra tops, and it was pushed by men. Y'all gotta stop pushing this shit. If y'all
hold up.
You will stop doing this shit.
Ava, so what about the mamas and the aunties, etc., who created the fertile ground for that, who were sleeping with all types of men, etc., having no functional, stable household? There had to be some susceptibility to those ideas in the first place. It wasn't just it was presented on TV and they accepted. If your culture saw that as taboo, then they wouldn't even allow that into their household. So you have to be primed for that. You had to be fertile soil for that. And now we have to get exactly glorified.
But the television is the biggest teacher.
Then isn't that's a parenting problem? If the TV is your biggest teacher, because it's supposed to be the people in your household.
We know in the black community, everybody don't have a parent. We know that the majority of the fathers are in jail. That's what I'm saying. But the fathers are in jail. The mothers are working 2 to 3 jobs. The kids is home by themselves, and all they have is the television. They learn from the television.
In the 1930s, during Jim Crow, you had 80% 2-parent households in the black community. It's a culture problem.
88% to be exact.
There you go, 88%. It's a culture problem. Now it's 70% single mother households.
Man,
how do we get here? How do we get to close to 70% of black women never be married?
Because y'all chose to let the government be your daddy. That's how you got here.
No.
Well, who's y'all?
The government to be your daddy.
Exactly.
That's how we got here.
It became a culture of welfare. It became a culture of being taken care of outside of your own family nucleus.
Black people are abundantly ignorant to where they allow entertainment to be a guide for how they live their lives, which is why people want to dress like rappers.
And the music industry knows that. The Hollywood knows what entertains the black community and what we can be suckers for. And they use it to keep us down. Like I said, the man holds the power. The moment the men straighten up their back and take back their power and say, this is the type of woman we're going to deal with, this is the type of respect we want, and this is how we're gonna move, then the black community will come back and be powerful like it was.
But women don't listen to us when we tell them what we want. As men who stand on something, they're not listening to us. Y'all listen.
Then you need to leave those genre of women alone. Let me tell you something about women. If you leave those genre of women alone, it's gonna be a ripple effect. Then they're gonna start seeing like, yo, they really trying to be with us, and she's gonna change. Women do everything that they need to do to get the attention of a man. They want y'all attention. They want y'all around. As much as they say, oh, I chose the bear, they lying. They really want y'all around. So when y'all straighten y'all crown and y'all fix y'all back and be like how them niggas was from the 1950s and back, those were some real black men. These women will change. Stop rapping about having a chick suck on your thing or the 5 girls in the bed with you. Stop talking about that stuff. And these women will change. They only acting out because they lost the men. When the men when y'all take back y'all power, things gonna be different for the black community. Y'all have to take back y'all power. Y'all have to straighten up y'all crown, and y'all gotta start being what y'all ancestors was. Today, y'all are unrecognizable. No, I don't even know. Nobody knows who the black man is anymore. So when y'all do that, y'all gonna get the
Mic drop. Mic drop. Let's get to the super chat.
That was fabulous. I agree with
Mic drop.
It's not a lot of super chats. We appreciate y'all. Anton, stop letting the Oscar Flex Daytona collect dust. The biggest movement that's changing the community today is IUIC, real leadership. It's not a small group of Sims. Black culture is outright trigger. Women support women, women follow women and the celebrities, and the average woman will not follow a man. All I see is pum pum prints on the gram. Ava, I disagree. I think that women got it from their music. They hear rappers say these things. The sex part of it, it's the hood culture promoting sex, guns, drugs, alcohol, and consumerism. Now being smart and doing it the right way is negative. Ava, women don't know the difference between a man's relational and sexual energy. Unfortunately, y'all apply y'all energy and efforts to the wrong one. The wifey's at home looking like Jasmine Q. Y'all not looking at the woman being kept. Shaking my head. Woman, it's simple. Food, sex, silence is so easy. If men walked into a strip club where the woman had no BBLs, lashes, makeup, or done up hair, y'all be running out the door. It says, I would make the argument that men's words are matching their actions. The BBL women are used and getting abused, and the good ones are robbed up, the matches. The women are listening. Meanwhile, she ain't even listening currently. So are we going to say the video vixens of 2000s didn't get us to where we are now? You men drooling over BT Uncut and Superhead didn't set a standard? You guys are following 304s that like us trying to follow hood dudes from Room 9 behavior. Shout out to Ali. Let me get this straight. We can make you 304s, but we can't get y'all wives. Y'all love to be a 304. If men try to get married, they can't find a wife. But when we looking for 304s, they cut runneth over. Selective outrage, Chris Rock. Selective divesting, Molly. High quality men is not just money. Listen, Ava. Just about to go to bed until I saw y'all were pure right. LOL. Yes. Just give it plain chick. Don't need a BBL. Shout out to Steven. Y'all women love the power and popularity that y'all hear in the Bula black media. Okay, keep listening to media and not black men. See how that goes. They be listening the way Eve did in the garden. To be desired by men and envied by women. To the woman, I have a daughter and we play a game every time. We go out to find a black woman or a little girl with their natural hair, and we never see if there's no examples of natural black women. Wow. I know y'all think Ava yelling, but I promise that's just her normal voice. She's just from Jersey.
Damn.
Crazy how when women talk about men, they have a big umbrella they put men under. And as soon as a man talk about women, they have to be very specific and narrow about what they are talking about. Ava's talking about ninjas, meanwhile Anton is talking about a solid man who want a good woman. First off, Nikki lying. She looked like a little broke. A BBL is abnormal and sexual attention towards her will increase. But men
Yep, that's it.
taking her seriously
That's the
will
only
decrease.
thing
BBLs
a
are a good time,
BBL
but
will
most will never
increase
meet our
is the
parents.
sexual
They would
attention
be
that you're
advanced
going to
men.
get.
You can't
If
ask
that's
women
all you
questions about
want,
women
then
because they will claim
have
and say
it.
everything that sounds good on paper, then turn around and do see the exact opposite from what they were just talking about. Molly wished she was white for real. Keeping with Jazz
Wow.
by dissing Molly is crazy.
Wow.
Before Lil Kim, there was HWA, Oakland 357, Pacha, and all the heifers from Freaknik. Stop blaming men for women wanting to be 304. Blame your mamas. Beyonce and Yellow Butts were considered big during Nicki prom. Nicki noticed the attention the Snow Bunnies were getting after surgery and took it to the blueprint. Ava on that Mad Dog 2020. This wild. How black women dodge accountability, blame black men. Ali again, black women raise the kids in the community, say the men aren't there, and then they don't need men. Then blame the poor conditions on the men. Y'all say y'all raise the kids, bad mothers creating poor communities. No accountability, so it's the man's fault? The fuck out of here. It's not the fact that women don't listen to men, it's the fact they don't listen to good men.
Exactly.
Yeah, let's abandon black culture.
They listening to men in the rap culture and men in the gang culture to determine what type of woman that all women need to be. You know what I'm saying? That's not how you need to be rocking.
Even if
Like they said,
of good men, women
go
will
look
choose
at
the
LeBron
5%,
James' wife,
just like with the
and then you got an
60% of men
example
who have
of what
to
you
battle
need to
by
be.
lack. Last one, Lizzo was sitting there pretty and peaceful. Shout out to you guys on the chat. We appreciate you guys. Shout out to you guys that have tuned in and watched us. Make sure you guys follow everybody that's on panel. We will go through each one so you guys can follow their social media. Molly don't want to be followed, so don't follow her. Aquarius, where can the people find you at?
Y'all can find me on YouTube, first and foremost. TikTok, if it's going to survive, and obviously IG. Same name that y'all see down there.
Okay. Daylene? You're muted, hon. You're muted.
Sorry, I got something in my eye. Y'all can follow me at my handle at Tenderoni on TikTok and Instagram. Sometimes I be doing stuff. So send your hate and your love to my DM. I love both.
Okay. Liz?
Y'all can follow me at Elizabeth Arello on Instagram. And
Trigger?
You guys can follow me at BCottonEMT. I think I added AKA Trigger on Instagram, on IG, and also on here. Nobody trying to tell everybody. I'm trying to do more and release more stuff. And I'm still writing my book and stuff. And also, y'all cannot abandon the black culture as much as y'all want to. Y'all can't because y'all are black. And black culture is very diverse. It's not one thing. Stop looking at the media. But that's all I got to say on it.
Okay, Jazz?
But it was a good night. It was a good conversation.
Thank you, Trigger. Jazz?
You can follow me, but be nice.
Yeah, y'all gotta be nice. Stop just sending these women. Y'all be wanting. Do y'all want a panel full of men?
Anti supporters are mad weird.
I honestly doubt y'all want just men. I'm gonna give you that shit. I'm gonna give y'all a panel of just men and see how you like it. Okay? So you keep on being mean to these women, they're not gonna want to come back. Women are not gonna want to come back. So stop sending them hate stuff in their DMs because y'all doing it to multiple women.
Damn.
Go ahead, Royal.
Me though.
Say it to Dylan.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Go ahead.
Go ahead,
You
Royal.
can follow me on TikTok. You can follow me on Instagram, on YouTube. All my name's still the same on everything. Royal Ray. And yes, stop being mean to the ladies, man. Everybody's giving their opinion, and you gotta respect their opinion, whether you like it or not. So
no, I'm gonna give them a men's panel. I'm gonna give them all men's panel. See how they like it.
Yeah, stop being mean to the ladies, y'all. Don't do that.
That would be interesting, but
thank you.
Go ahead, Ava. Ava?
I just want to say that I just want to just say, black men, y'all just need to take y'all power back. Stop making excuses saying they not gonna listen. Take your power back. Which I accept from your woman, the Indian man does not accept that from
who got to take their power back?
Accept from y'all woman, the Asian man doesn't accept that from their woman. Which y'all accept from y'all woman, the J-ish community don't accept that from their woman. So y'all run this. Y'all lead this. Y'all always did. This is the only time in history where y'all have been at y'all weakest when it came to y'all women. Take your crown back. The moment you take your crown back, you're gonna see it's gonna be a shift in the culture. So that's all I wanted to say.
Okay, shout out to y'all. Let me read this last super chat that came in. No one knows who the melanin rich man is because his own melanin rich woman doesn't even acknowledge, appreciate, respect him. No other culture does this to the degree. But shout out to everybody. I do appreciate you guys that came on panel.
Wow.
Fellas, there is a wait list. Please be patient in my DMs, okay? You know, I might just give y'all all men's panel one day and see how y'all like it. And y'all gonna be like, yes, these men, bring back the ladies, okay? But I do appreciate you guys that came on panel. Until next time, we will see y'all. Tune into the Millionaire Morning Show mañana. Adios.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
So when a client comes to us with an ask to launch an influencer marketing campaign, the process is pretty streamlined.
And they were great. I mean, I spoke to over 100 countries. You wouldn't believe how many countries there are. And I'm trying with the best I can to get back to everybody, but there are a lot of countries, and every one of them, literally everyone.
Oh, we gonna have to listen to the men.
So, yeah, I'd see some.
Oh yeah,
some
whoever that was probably just didn't even want to hear him.
As you know, I've seen President Zelensky. He came to France while I was there for the cathedral opening. They actually had about 70 presidents and prime ministers, and in one case a king. We saw some great people. I also met with William, and I was very impressed by William. I think William is terrific. I was very impressed by William. As you know, I met with him too.
President Trump, please question about that. Did you invite Zelensky to the inauguration?
No, but if you'd like to come, I'd like to have him. I mean, I didn't invite him.
Are you disappointed that China's Xi won't be at the inauguration?
I don't know that he won't be at the inauguration. I mean, I haven't really spoken to him about it. I don't know that, actually. I would say that if he'd like to come, I'd love to have him. But there's been nothing much discussed. I have had discussions with him, letters, et cetera, at a very high level. You know, we had a very good relationship until COVID. COVID didn't end the relationship, but it was a bridge too far for me. But if he'd like to come, I'd certainly be. But he hasn't, just so you understand, he hasn't said one way or the other. Because a lot of people say he won't come, he will come. People think he will come, he won't come. It's something we barely discussed, just about didn't discuss. But I have had, especially through letters, some very good conversations. You know, because China and the United States can together solve all of the problems of the world.
That is the truth.
So it's very important.
That is the truth.
You know, he was a friend of
mine.
That is the truth. He was here for a long time, right in that spot, except sitting in a very comfortable chair.
Technologies, powers together.
But we spent hours and hours talking. And you know, he's an amazing guy.
Have you spoken to Venezuela?
The press hates when I say that, but he's an amazing person.
Have you spoken to anyone in Venezuela, sir? On the border. I can just ask you on the border. Hold on one second, real quick.
United Healthcare shooting, the shooting of the CEO. Can you give us your thoughts about that? And what do you make of the reaction around the suspected shooter? Does that tell you anything about how people
I think it's a terrible thing. I think it's really terrible that some people seem to admire him, like him. And I was happy to see that it wasn't specific to this gentleman that was killed. It's just an overall sickness as opposed to a specific sickness. That was a terrible thing. It was cold-blooded, just a cold-blooded, horrible killing. And how people can like this guy is, that's a sickness, actually. That's really very bad. Especially the way it was done. It was so bad, right in the back. And very bad. Thing like that, you can't believe that some people